Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Once again, this was a Patreon requested series. You can go on to my Patreon in the video description down below. There's a link. There's a link. Sorry, just, the link. Playing Zelda, we're playing Link. Anyway, it probably wasn't all that funny because, I didn't, have a joke for that. I just thought it was funny. Anyway, the whole point is you can, find a link down below in the video description. Check that out. And you can request a series as well. So, but yeah, so I know that we're headed to the swamp. I'm just trying to think if there's anything that we need to do while we still have Bow Wow. I don't think there is. I think everything I want to do, we have to do later. Once we get rid of Bow Wow, basically. I'm just kind of trying to remember. But yeah, this is the DX version of Link's Awakening specifically. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you brought my baby back. Now, would you be a dear and take him for a walk? It would really help out a lot. You will? Thanks. AKA, here, keep this. You literally need it for the dungeon. So, eat it. So, I remember that, Speedrunners actually have issues with this part of the game because the way that it determines, I'm not going to be able to say this correctly, but there's a certain way that the game determines whether Bow Wow should eat something or not, and then what to eat, what it is that Bow Wow tries to eat. And I don't know exactly what it is. But I do know that, I do know that, Bow Wow does give, some speedrunners some trouble because it's you want, for example, you want him to eat something specific, but then he doesn't, and then it's okay, here, he hasn't eaten the big flower yet, right? There goes. He was eating everything else. Here, if I were speedrunning, I had good luck right there, because, it just immediately ate the one flower. But sometimes that doesn't happen, so, and it's funny because, I mentioned that, despite the fact that I am in no way a speedrunner, nor do I have any interest in speedrunning, not this game at least, I don't mind, speedrunning for games like, Mario or something like that. Because that, okay, you're speedrunning a game that doesn't really have, plot or anything. But I just always thought it was odd, to speedrun a game like this that's, heavily dependent on the plot and stuff. You know, again, not saying anything bad about, you know, speedrunners or anything. I want to be clear on that. You know, if people speedrun, you know, whatever game, then by all means. I just think it's odd to, like, speedrun a game that's, you know, reliant heavily on their, like, being plot and things, so. But maybe that's just me. It's like when people speedrun Ocarina of Time, you know? It's like, okay, but, like, do you not care about, like, the story, you know? And some people have been like, well, that's, for some people, that's just how they show, like, you know, how much they like a game, is that, you know, they speedrun the game because they want to show how much they like the game. And I'm like, I guess. It does seem like you have to like a game pretty heavily in order to want to speedrun. So, I don't know, I guess it just, I guess I just look at it with a little bit of confusion, because it's just like, well, when I was streaming, for example, like, oh, here's, like, you know, I'll play Ocarina of Time, and then people come in like, is this a speed run? It's like, it seems like for some reason that just has, like, become the norm. Again, I'm not trying to say anything, like, negative about speedrunners. It's just, oh, it's just weird how it seems like speedrunning has become, like, the thing you do for everything. And I know I've definitely mentioned, like, Minecraft speedruns. Like, how that makes no sense to me, because there's no end to Minecraft. And I know somebody's gonna be in the comments like, Serene, there's literally a dimension called the End, and you kill the Ender Dragon. But that's not, like, the end of Minecraft, you know? So, like, there is no end to Minecraft, you know? And so this idea that you can speedrun Minecraft always just confuses me. So, again, nothing, oh my god, I've been trying to avoid doing that. Trying to avoid doing that because I knew that was going to happen. That said, this is a different recording session than last episode. I am doing a bit better. I have been able to go out and see my doctor, thanks to my lovely patrons like you, if you are donating anyway, for, you know, giving to my Patreon. The people like you are the reason why I was able to go see a doctor. Oh, here we go. Frick. But yeah. Luckily it seems like I just have, like, bronchitis or something. So it's not anything, like, major. I say nothing major, you know, bronchitis is, it's not exactly something, you know, light, but by major, I mean, like, it's not life-threatening, you know. I have some medications that I'm taking. Yeah, all that for the dungeon map. But yeah, I have some medications I'm taking, and it's helping. And so that is nice. So, we'll say it is, the American healthcare system sucks. It is far too expensive to get medication. The medication that I ended up getting cost $100. Unfortunately, I don't make enough money from Patreon to cover that. But luckily, while I was able to handle like the doctor bill and such, I did have family that could help at least partially with that. So that was nice. And I wouldn't have even been able to go to the doctors if it hadn't been for, you know, Patreon, so. If you've been on the fence, kind of unsure if you feel like, you know, you want to donate, consider the fact that those who did donate may have literally saved my life. Alright, so this is the part that everybody actually struggles with the very first time they played this game. I used to actually have a girlfriend who could never find the nightmare key in this dungeon. Because you have to get that clue from the owl statue and then kill these guys in that specific order. If you don't kill those in exactly the order there that I showed, you won't get the nightmare key. And so I know a lot of people that like have never like beaten this game, just because of that one puzzle right there. So, where? Key count. Trying to see my key count, but I don't see key count anywhere. Do I not have any key? If I don't have any keys, I have no keys. That's why I can't see key count. See, it's little things like that that are vast improvements in both the remake and the Oracle series. And I know that E3 is coming soon. And I'm kind of hoping that we get some indication of an Oracle series remake. There's been, and I don't put any like credit into leaks, but like there's been a few leaks that have been like, there's an Oracle series remake coming, and like that would be awesome. Or stock. I don't put any stock into leaks. That's what the word is. But it would be nice. I would absolutely, you know, if I had a working Switch, I would absolutely buy it, play it, you know, and go from, you know, because Oracle series is a good couple of games. Really the only downside to the Oracle series is just how old they are. I feel like a good remake, you know, would really benefit the Oracle series. Especially if, you know, they remake it the same way they did with Link's Awakening, so. Like, if they use the same engine as the Link's Awakening remake, I would be perfectly happy. You know, and if they incorporate both games together into, like, one, you know, into, like, one, game file, They could even, like, expand on the dungeon maker that was introduced in the Link's Awakening remake. And it would be really cool, actually. I really liked the dungeon maker feature. I thought it was really well done. I know there were a lot of people that were like, well, it's just, you know, you're just using the same tiles. And yes, that is true. And like, one of the things that people complained was like, well, you're just using the same tiles, so it's not like you're really making like a custom dungeon. But I feel like they didn't give... I feel like the people that said that were also the ones that didn't like... They looked at it when the dungeon, you know, the dungeon maker is initially like revealed in the first, you know, like after like dungeon 2, and they don't like notice the way that several of the tiles change a lot from the original like tile. Ho ho, I'm your bad guy this time. Ho ho ho. I'm gonna put the feather here for now because I actually need to be able to jump. Yeah, you can't hurt me as long as I have my bottle. Oh. I do need to attack him. I can't move. I'm still alright. Your little sword won't break this bottle. Meow. I forgot that I actually need to swing at it. It hurt me as long as I have my bottle. Oh my god, that's right. That's something else they changed in the remake is he doesn't sit there and be like, can't hurt me as long as I have my bottle over and over again. I also like that the I think in the remake the bottle actually like shows you that it's like taking damage when you do that, when you hit it up against the wall. I don't remember. I could just be, you know, dumb. Ah, you broke my bottle. Why you make me hopping mad. Easy mode. Honestly, one of the easier bosses. I actually think he is easier than the first boss, the Moldorm. Got the conch horn. Yay. 2 dungeons down, 2 episodes in. Seriously, will this be like a 9-episode series? Probably not. Prairie, prairie, the prairie is waiting. See, like, right there, that would have, you know, like, if I was speedrunning, that would have cost me the whole run right there. Because it took so long for it freaking Bow Wow to eat. Like, look at this. Because it's completely random, you know? So, but yeah, I mean, I think the dungeon maker in Link's Awakening was actually like really good. You know, in the remake, I thought it was actually really good, and I am very eager. Like, I'm hoping that more will come of that. I can easily see why more wouldn't. Just because, like, while I enjoyed it a lot, I know that a lot of the fan base didn't seem particularly keen on it, which is unfortunate. I really think that they could have enjoyed it if they had given it more of a shot. But also, the Dungeon Maker wasn't, like, designed, and this is another thing I think that a lot of people missed. The Dungeon Maker isn't particularly designed for you to go back and, like, play, you know, your levels. The idea behind the Dungeon Maker in Link's Awakening was that you did a dungeon, you know, you made a dungeon, and then you let your friends who didn't play, you know, Link's Awakening, and such play the dungeons that you have crafted. So, oh, I really appreciate what you did for my poor precious Bow Wow. You're such a nice boy. How can I ever repay you? I know, smooch. You got a reward from Madame Meow Meow. Lucky. Don't mind me, just gonna smash up all your pots here, Madame Meow Meow. Oh, that's the pots. Okay. Alright. So because I did not get the camera guy earlier, I need to go back there. Because we can officially start doing camera things. Starting from where we are. And I am eager to start getting those. So I'm trying to work up to 280 rupees because I need 280 to get the shovel. That'll help a lot too once we get the shovel. So I definitely, if they do announce a Legend of Zelda Oracle Series remake, I'll be like super happy, because I'm also like really eager to see the animal companions. Oh, I missed that. Rip. Unfortunately, you can't get Bow Wow back, I don't believe. So that chest is forever outside of my grasp now, unfortunately. I think it was just a mysterious seashell, but that's still one mysterious seashell now that I can't get, so. I just love to take pictures. Will you let me take your picture? No. Let's take a picture. 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 No. No picture? Are you pulling my leg? No way. What a bummer. Beautiful. I'll call this game over. Secret photo that you can only get by hitting no the whole way. What's your name, young man? Link? Well, here's your album, Link. Give it a look before you leave. Let's see if we can fill that album. Unfortunately, we will not, because I'm not going to get the thief picture. Travels of Link. Would you like to look at the album? What picture would you like to see? So there's two different pictures that you can get here. One where Link is knocked out, and one where Link is just like standing there doing the Mario like peace sign. And you can only get one or the other. Technically, there are 13 photos in this game. Technically, there are 13. It's just that you can only get whichever one number 1 is here is dependent entirely on you know, what you do to get that picture taken. So, and that one is my favorite, to get the picture taken with him, you know, knocked unconscious there. So, it's just that is my favorite of them. So that's the one I usually go for. So, plus it's kind of a sort of a secret. I'm sure most people know it, but because of the fact that you have to, you know, hit no on that screen so many times, like, it was, when this game came out, that was one of those, like, hey, did you know, you know, classroom, rumor mill type things, you know? Because it was like, what the heck, you know? Who would even, like, figure that out, you know? Let me do this. Hey, kid! You woke me up from a fine nap. Thanks a lot. But now, I'll get my revenge. Are you ready? No? Yes. I'll let you carry more magic powder. Hee. Are you ready? Sure. Zap. Hee. You deserve it. Now look at all that junk you have to carry. Ha! Take care. See you again. Yay. So, fun fact, that guy comes from A Link to the Past. And in A Link to the Past, what he did was he made it so that all of your spells and abilities used half mana. When I was a kid, I didn't realize that, and I thought that was actually, like, a bad thing. Because he's like, I'm gonna curse you so that you have half mana. And then you've got the big, like, 1/2 on your mana bar. I thought that was, like, cutting your mana in half, but it's actually that it makes all of your abilities use half the mana that they normally would take, so. But yeah, sorry if I do still sound kind of terrible. You know, I am still not feeling great. I am feeling considerably better, though. Hey, that looks great. I'll call it Link Plays with Bow Wow. Now get closer to Bow Wow. See, like, these are the kinds of scenes that aren't in the remake. Because there's no camera. And I don't mind necessarily. You know, it's not like a bad thing because this isn't important. I just think this is a fun little scene, you know? Link, get closer. Grr, grr. Grr, grr, grr. Much closer. Okay, I'm ready. Smile. Poor Link. Ah. I thought there was a... how to say, please call outside. It seems it's old man Olvera's. It seems like old man Olvera is a shy guy. I was thinking there was one. Oh, there it is. I had to speak to him first. Hi, it's me, the photographer. Seem curious about Grandpa Elrira. I'll call this Link Discovers Elrira's Secret. There we go. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there was a photo there. There was. I just had to do it in a specific way. I mean, I need the rupees, but I don't know if gathering rupees that way is particularly the best option. At the same time, I'm not getting a lot of rupees. That is one thing that I also like about the remake, is there's way more rupees that drop. At least I felt like there was. Oh yeah, and in the Oracle remakes, when you do a full swing around like that, it also cuts the one that you're standing on. So, wow, look at that. A whole, like, 2 rupees out of all that. Oh, I only need 200. Okay, we're good. So, if you do this, where you, like, walk around enough like this, you can actually, like, steal stuff from this guy. And here, let me do this. There we go. Guess what? You got it for free. Are you proud of yourself? Yeah! We got it for free. So, the problem with that is that now everybody will call me Thief. What would you like to do? What do you like to do, Thief? Which is one reason I don't want to do that. Second off, if I walk in there now, he will literally kill me. But, because the only way to get the photo is to do that, I'm going to, so what I did was I saved it, and I'm going to go up here and I'm going to show off the photo, and then after that, I will reload so that we do not have, so that we are not Thief anymore, so. But yeah, I don't think there's any other way other than Bow Wow to cut up these plants here. If there is, I don't know it. I don't know of any items later that allow you to, but it might be possible that there is one. But if there is, I don't know what it is, so. But yeah, we can go look at our pictures here real quick, and I'll show you the special Thief picture that you can only get if you are a thief. I believe it's number 6. Nope. It might be number 7 then. There it is. Yep. So yeah, you can get that. And unfortunately, no, there's no way to hide the little, like, thing there. The text box there. But yeah, you can get Thief. But since we don't want to be Thief, I will, reload, and then we can have the shovel legitimately without being a thief. So, yay! But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe You can check the link down below or you can check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any episodes you missed. And once again, this was a Patreon requested series by Charmander. That is his username. Yeah. Oh, I can dig up the path too, I didn't realize. If you wanted to request a series yourself, check my Patreon down below. There is a link to that as well in the video description. And with that, I'll see you all next time. See you later.